So in this video, we will discuss the last lecture where we have discontinued. So you have to see the program, right? So let me copy this program and paste it in the pie chart. Here, pasted, and let me execute this. Is asking the B a value. Okay, I am typing 10. Asking for B value, I am typing 20. See, the output is 10 and 20. How it is coming up? It is coming because the plus operator is working as a concatenation. He just concatenating the value entered by the users. Okay, and whatever the value, as I discussed also, whatever the value you have putted, default it will get considered as a string, because in always understand only the string value. Putting the integers, it will treat as a string value. Even if you are putting as a string value, it will consider as a string value. Correct? So 10 is a integer values. Everybody know 10 is a string, 10 is a integers value. Correct? But in Python, default it will take as in string and you will consider as a string. Fine. So that's why it is taking 10 as a string and taking 20 as a string, and he is giving output as a same 10 and 20. He is not calculation, he is not doing any operation, and he just populating the 10 and 20 as same, because due to input, correct? Because due to input is a string. So if you want to populate the operation, so you have to type the string in int. You have to type the a as int. Just put a and type int as b. Okay, we'll get the output 30. Enter the a value 10. Enter the b value 20. We get 30 as output. Okay. Fine. So we have seen that input treating as a string value default. Whenever you are typing input and or whenever you are converting a string into integers, then only the operation will be performing and giving input as a 30. Correct? So you might be you have issue, might be you have one question here. So sir, I am taking 10 as input as integers, and he's giving the same output, right? 10 and 20. So if I am taking as a string and converting into int, then what will be the question? What will be the answer? Let me copy this program. And I will show you. Okay. Let me comment. Let me do comment. Okay, and pasting same program. So you might be your questions. I'm typing there welcome as string, because I said input took only a string. Input consider default as a string. So I am passing a string value. Correct. So I'm passing a string value as in A. I'm passing welcome as a string value in B. Correct? In B. See, I'm passing a string value where in A. Passing welcome as a string value as in B. Correct? And I am want to print the value of A and B. Let's see the output. So whatever we did previously, we have in this program, we have passed only 10 as input, 20 as input for this. So the output will be 10 and 20 it was printed, correct? So same here, same in Python, A will treat as a string, B will also treat as a string, because input took default as a string value only, and you will consider as a string only, correct? So where is a string, welcome is also a string, and input are considering inputs are considering as a string. So whenever I'm printing, it will populate with and welcome. You can just type Z and get the value of the welcome. You can same string which I have given as input, it is printing on the console. Fine. Okay, so might be your questions here. I typed the value as I passed the value 10 for A and 20 as B, and I have converted in integers value, correct? So can I, so same questions, is it possible in a string? Can I convert a string into integers? No, you can't convert a string as into integers. You can't convert a string into integers. You can see, you can convert it, you'll get error. Correct. Try to run this. Try to run this. Enter the value of A, value of B, what it is saying? It is saying value error, invalid literal for in 10, correct? So we'll get the error as a value error, because the string we can't convert into the string value, we can't convert into integers value. But 10 is the integers. So you have passed 10 here, and input took as a treated as a string. Same here. There, if you are printing welcome as printing, and you are just printing normally, it will give as the same statement like with or welcome as output. But if you are converting with and welcome into integers value, it will give the type error, correct? Or value error, correct? Hope. So you can also see print type of A, print type of A, and print type of B. Okay, what is type of A? You can see here. Welcome. What is the value of B? Okay, guys, I have just typed. You can do here. So due to, because we can't convert into integer, so it is giving invalid literal. Okay, so if I only do one thing, just comment here, and print, let's see, get, and the value welcome. You can see what is saying, class str class str, because where is the str, it is explained, and second value welcome is a str. So that's what is printing here. str means string, correct? Now we'll see. So input, reading input from users, I discussed practically, and also I have given PPT in the previous session. So now in this video we'll see typecasting. What is typecasting? Typecasting means converting from on data types to another data types is called typecasting. Okay, typecasting, converting from on data types to another data types is called typecasting. Second, the following are various inbuilt functions for typecasting. The following are various inbuilt function for typecasting. What is inbuilt function? I will see. Okay, built function, inbuilt function. Okay, inbuilt function that was already predefined. Okay, by system. Okay, like int, correct, float. Okay, like complex. What is complex? Complex value we have studied, I think. Bool is Boolean value. True, false, I studied in the previous session. Correct. So we can convert from any data type. We can convert from any data type to int except complex type. Okay. If we want to convert str type to int type, then compulsory str should contain only integral value, correct? Integral value, and should be specified in base 10. Okay, I will explain what is this. Okay, so what is this? Converting from one data type. What is typecasting? Typecasting means converting one data type to another data type is called typecasting. If you are converting into a string, that is called data types conversion or typecasting, correct? If you are converting a string to integers, that is not possible. That is called a typecasting, correct? The following are various inbuilt functions available for typecasting, like int, float, complex. You can typecasting from int to float, float to int, correct? Complex, bool means Boolean value, str means a string value. Third point is we can convert from any data type int except complex types. Fourth, if you want to convert a string type to int type, then compulsory strings should contain only integral values. Compulsory strings should contain only integrals value and should be specified in base 10. Then only it will work. Correct? Suppose I am printing print type 10 type 10 plus 10 plus or else I can type for your understanding int a, okay, plus int b, okay, okay, and I will just copy this, go to PyCharm and paste here. I already written here, but just let me do it. So see, I can already written here. I'll just move this. So what I am doing here, I'm just what I am doing here, you can just see, I am doing the typecasting, okay? I am doing the typecasting because 10 is taking, I am taking 10 as input and allocating in A, and A is considered as a string because input puts default as a string only, correct? And same with B. So here it is A and B are strings, right? I took users as a string value, but here I am converting here A and B can consider as a string value, but I am converting into integers value. So it is called a typecasting, correct? Fine. But here 𝗏 and welcome is also a string value, and I am converting into integers value. That is not possible. Okay. Fine. So if you want to see print of type A, you can see enter the value of A. Enter the value of A. You can put any like I'm typing 10. I'm typing 20. Okay. Treating as a str value. Correct. Treating as a default as a str value. Okay. Discussed in this discussion also. Okay. There are some points to remember you. Let me put it in the notes. Slash n. Slash n, this is a backward. Slash and n. It stands for new line. Backward slash and T stands for horizontal tab. Okay. R carry this return. Okay. Slash B break, or you can see not break, but you can see byte space slash F. What is this? Form kid. What is slash V? Slash V is vertical tab. What is slash quote? This is called a single quote. What is backward slash? This is called a double quote. Okay, double quote. What is called back slash? Okay. What is constant? Constant. There is very small point. These are the that we have to understand. Okay. Constants. Constants. Constant means fixed. It is fixed. Constant means fixed value. Means can't change. But we don't have concept in Python. We don't have concept in Python to study constant. Okay, fine. So these are the very important topics that we have discussed. Do practice. If you have any issues, do comment. Okay, I will reply. In the next session, we'll discuss operators. Okay. So thank you guys. Thanks for everyone for watching my videos.